Hello everyone, this is Paul from Charism Medicine, and like we said in the previous video, we are going to be looking at the skeletal system, and then we are going to be looking at what makes up the skeletal system. The bone is the primary organ that makes up the skeletal system. The bone is referred to as the basic unit of the skeleton, and then we know that this organ gives the body its shape. It helps the body to move. It protects organs like various important organs like the heart, like the lungs. It protects them from damage. Now we will be looking at the bone. There are 5 types of bones in the body. We have the flat bones, the long bones, the short bones, the irregular bones, and the pneumatic bones. Now the long bones, these bones are found in this region. They are quite long. They are long compared to the others, and then they have various strong muscles also attached to them. So we have these bones. Then we have the short bones, which are in this region, carpal region. We have the short bones. We have the irregular bones, which we are going to be looking at very shortly, which when we are talking about the irregular bones, we are basically referring to our vertebra. Then we have our pneumatic bones, which help us in breathing. These ones are found in the bones of the skull. Now the long bone, example, the humerus and the femur. The short bones, the carpal bones, and then the irregular bones, the vertebra, and the pneumatic bones, the ribs, and then the maxilla, the sphenoid, and the ethmoid bones. Alright, so we are going to be looking at the general structure of a long bone. Now the long bone, like I told you, located in the regions, in these regions, examples, the humerus, the femur, and when we remove the bone from the body, this something like this, it looks something like this. So now these bones, they have different parts, of course, and then the first part we are going to be looking at is this part here. This part is called the epiphysis. The epiphysis, and then what it's made up of a sponge, like spongy substances. This part here, and they are compared to the other part, this diaphysis that we'll look at later, it's quite spongy. Now the other part is the metaphysis, and this part is also, it can also be referred to as the growth plate. Like if you look at let's say the bone, the structure of the bone of a person, and then you find out that this part is missing, that you can be able to predict the age of the person, because at a particular age you stop growing. So that means this epiphysis is totally, this metaphysis is totally done away with. Then we have this other part, which is the diaphysis, and it is the compact bone part of the body. Like, it's made up of compact bone, unlike the epiphysis that is just spongy. Well, the bone, of course, if there's something, a significance of the bone, of these long bones, the production of blood occurs in this part, in the bone marrow. Now we'll be looking at other parts. We have the epiphyseal plate. We have the periosteum. Peri is just around, so it's something that surrounds the bone, the periosteum. Then we have our cartilage here, our articular cartilage. Then we have the bone marrow here. This is the yellow bone marrow. This substance here is the yellow bone marrow. This yellow bone marrow is usually converted to red bone marrow with time. Then we have the structures that supply the bones with blood. So this is the nutrient arteries here. Now we will be looking at the general structure of a typical vertebra, and then we are going to be doing that in the next video.